The 2K Sports pregame show.
I like that one.
Ernie Johnson joined by Shaquille O'Neal. Kenny the Jet Smith, thanks for tuning in. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, just one win over the last 7 games. They're not happy with how they're playing, looking to make amends tonight. And as we march toward the end of the regular season, Shaq, I want your opinion on veterans being rested in back-to-back games.
You know what, Ernie, you hear a lot of people complain, but let me tell you from personal reasons, it's the right thing to do in some cases, especially for the older teams to have a real shot to win a championship. Popovich has been doing it. Look how many rings he got.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about extending the regular season and taking away some of those back-to-back games. But it's like bowling, Ernie. I'm a good bowler.
A fly over all the bright lights and flavor that Miami has to offer. Welcome to Noche Latina here in the NBA. A Latin flavor to the night's festivities as we get ready to go. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on Miami. They're still compensating for the loss of Dwayne Wade.
Kevin, yeah, he got injured a few games ago, and it's been tough without him.
And we've seen what a different team they are without him on the floor. I mean, it has not been nearly as cohesive a unit as when he's there.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. And so in the game for the Rockets. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Modiunas and Howard the post pair. And it's Lawson in at the point guard. Now here's Freak. Defense right on him. Whiteside kicks to Freak, and that is good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Last outing for Houston, it was a loss to Philadelphia.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt them in that game, the lack of success at the foul line. We all know how much those free throw woes can cost you.
And it gave those opposing fans a boost every time another foul shot clanged off the rim. I mean, that's an easy way to get the home crowd in your grill.
Here's Howard, and it's Whiteside with the rebound.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Green kicks to Freak. There's the 3. Modiunas grabs the miss. Here's Houston now. Last time they met in Houston.
Well, I mean, they lost their last matchup with this team, and foul trouble really plagued them throughout the game.
Yeah, I thought it was the carelessness, though, Greg. A lot of their starters had to have their minutes cut back as a result. I mean, they've got to play with much more discipline tonight.
Harden against Green. The pass to Ball. Back to Green. Feeds to Dang. They set the pick. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Ariza. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. And it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Freak. Whiteside's got his first basket. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Rockets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Lawson drives in. Modiunas lays it up and banks it in.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Green. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Got that one up quick.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Now here's Freak. Lawson defending. And there's another one for the Heat.
Bad matchup for the defense, no doubt about it. Doesn't have the height to influence the shot there. Never mind block it.
Rockets trail by 3. It's Harden with the...
Whoa! And And you could see that dunk coming from a mile away. I mean, he lives for those moments.
And so do all of his fans. He doesn't disappoint. Clark, when he's got a clear path to the bucket, he's going to do something, special.
And Kevin, you're right. He definitely had a clear path on that one. Very little defense being played right there.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Right side a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide-open look for Freak. No luck. So Houston will take it the other way. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Kevin McHale. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
Thanks, Doris. And there's the call on Bosh. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Rockets have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Lawson outside. He kicks it to Harden. Again, the miss by Harden. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons.
And talk about a team that just never seemed to get into a rhythm offensively. It was just an ugly game to watch.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan, and they never figured out how to attack the defense in that one.
Freak kicks to Whiteside. Inside, here's Ball, and count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And so here is Houston, trailing by 2. Lawson kicks to Howard. Tries it from 9. Misses off the right iron.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Dang with the bucket.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in it, and he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Heat.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Winslow's checked in for Miami. And that one's good. Freak.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Winslow kicks to Freak. The shot misses. Lawson with the defensive effort there. Harden dishes to Howard. Harden outside. Ariza has the open look. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These guards are the most accurate in the league. Gerald Green, number 1.
And he is not a wasteful player. That much we've learned. I mean, he makes the most of the good looks he gets. And if it's not there, he's not going to force a bad shot.
Yeah, and he's efficient and he's intelligent in his shot selection. You're exactly right there, but don't take away from the fact that he's a tremendous pure shooter as well. Even when he's got a hand right in his face, I mean, he makes tough shots.
Here's Lawson. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Lawson is doubled. Motiejunas has the open look. The shot is off. And Miami the other way now. Dragic with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Dragic the pass to ball. Back to Dragic. In the corner, Winslow with it. Good on the triple. Winslow's got his first 3 points of the game.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
They get it back. Motiejunas. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And it's Freak missing. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lawson drives in, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The Heat trail by 8. Dang and Bosh, your small and power forwards. Gerald Green out there with Freak, and it's Whiteside in at the 5 down low. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Now here's Dang. 17 points for him last game against Detroit.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Rocket 2. Green, no luck. Houston leading by 8. Harden kicks to Ariza. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Heat shooting in this game, 45%. Here's Freak. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Detroit. Stolen by Beverly. Kicks it to Ariza. Not enough on that one as it misses. Ariza's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Ball. Drops one in from the wing. Freak's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Heat. Rockets on offense. 6-point lead. Here's Beverly. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. The shot no good. Great D that time from Green. Freak dishes to Bosh. Now Freak. 11 points in the game. Dang.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He hits the second from the line. Rockets leading by 7. And Beverly kicks to Harden. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And he overshot that one, missing. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Ball. Again, the miss by the Heat.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Harden the pass to Ariza. Right wing. Now here's Beverly. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
And stretching back to the break, here's how the Heat have performed. First in shooting percentage. First in three-point field goal percentage. And they're also ranked number 1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Rockets leading by 7, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Harden. Getting around 24 points per, 7 assists, and 6 rebounds. He has been at his most dynamic, no question about it, a real handful.
Well, he's operating at the highest level right now, one of the truly elite talents in the NBA.
Oh! And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there. The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Knocked loose. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons put on a show. He had 30 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. This outing just the latest from him in what has been an incredible display of basketball.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Ariza with the bucket.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Look at Oklahoma City. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time. Sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. Of course, there's the Rockets. They're much further down in the standings right now.
Yeah, right now, though, the Rockets, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Heat trail by 8. And here's Freak. 14 points for him. Bosch dishes to Freak. From about 16, it's hauled in by Beverly.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Howard with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. Decker kicks to Beverly. Misses the 3. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Freak. Here's Whiteside, and it's sent back by Howard. Hands are the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Bosch, a screen on Beverly. And that one's good. Freak. Houston leading by 6. Beverly with the ball. They set the pick. Passes it to Decker from past the arc. Chris Bosch with the rebound. Bosch has got his 4th rebound in this one. Green kicks to Freak. To the inside. Dang passes the ball. Back to Dang. Whiteside a screen. Dang dishes to Green. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Freak missing.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Green. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Chris Bosch. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
You know, they've done a great job.
That'll do it for the first half. Rockets lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half,
Okay, everybody, pay attention. We definitely got some stuff to go over from the first half. We're not going to let this game get away from us. We were careless with the ball in that half, and that's putting it mildly. You fellas have to do a better job of limiting the turnovers. We gave their D way too many gifts. The guys I will give credit to are the guys who came off the bench and gave us the scoring pop we needed. And don't worry too much about our tempo this half. We'll take what the defense gives.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Freak really making a difference here.
That slasher mentality was on display in that first half. He got to the rim consistently.
Boy, I tell you what, he's got that great first step, and he must have had some quickness porridge or something, because he looks a little faster today than normal.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kevin McHale. Modiunas and Howard, the post pair. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter, and it's Lawson in at the 1 spot.
And he made sure not to just draw the foul. That was good defense out on the perimeter.
Very good. He's a thinking man's defender. Knows how to bother even the best shooters without being overly aggressive.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Houston leading by 4. Harden outside. Pass to Modiunas. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession. And a quick look now at the NBA scoring leaders. Freak, number 1. And, of course, James Harden.
Well, both of these guys have been tremendous offensive producers for the entire season. They're just reliable point producers.
Freak kicks to Bosh. Here's Ball. And again, Miami with the triple.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
The dish to Howard. Poke loose. And here we go with Dang running it up the floor. And another three-point shot ball from Ball. Freak's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
Green kicks to Freak. The feed to Whiteside. Green the pass to Ball. Lets it go with the 3. Kept alive. Whiteside. Good D by Howard.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Lawson outside. Howard setting the pick for Lawson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had 1 before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
There's the bucket. Good. Freak's got the lead up to 4 now for the Heat.
Well, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Wow, risky shot there size-wise, but the incredible skill that he possesses allows that one to go.
Well, the quick high release negated any height disadvantage he had right there.
Rockets trail by 4. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And you talk about momentum. That sort of action delivers a type of energy to your team that you just can't quantify.
You know what? I'm going to quantify it right now, Clark. And this is a close game, and that was something special.
And really,
Good try.
In a game, you guys, in a game like this, though, when you have a chance to send a message, you do. And boy, did he ever on that play.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Dishes it to Moniunas. It's good. This game is all even. Moniunas has got 17 now.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
Exactly. Just more of the same.
The Rockets making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. The Heat have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Stolen by Beverly. And here we go. Beverly heading to the hoop. So they take the lead. Beverly's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing. And what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Talk about great numbers for Freak. He has 29 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
To the middle. Moniunas dishes to Howard. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Decker's checked in for Houston. Houston in the lead. Here's Beverly. There's a screen. Harden outside. Clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
Free throw good, James Harden.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today. And unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Freak kicks to Whiteside. Outside, Green. Heat moving the ball around. Missed 3 there from Ball. Rockets leading by 3. There's the pass to Beverly from deep. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists here tonight.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
That's his first personal foul.
First one falls for him. 2. And both free throws good from Freak. Now Harden. He's got 10.
Nice adjustment here with the full court press, trying to rattle the offense a bit.
Now here's Beverly. Back to Harden. There's the feed to Howard. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Dang kicks to Freak. Lets it go from deep, and the shot is good. Freak's got 35.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
Howard, the pass to Beverly. Harden against Green. 5 on the clock. Puts it up from 12. Great D that time from Green. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Ball. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Freak's got 38 points.
He is sizzling from the arc.
Rockets have gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. And stolen by Freak. Jumps up. Throws down the breakaway jam.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
That's good.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Bosch dishes to Freak. Back to Bosch. Here's Ball. Offensive rebound. Whiteside. Good D by Harden.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both on the backboard.
He dishes it to Decker. There's the three. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Now it's a 4-point Rocket lead.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Feeds it to Decker. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Freak missing. Houston leading by 4. Harden outside, inside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Hassan Whiteside.
Look at what Howard has done so far. 12 points, and he's added a steal.
To tie. Can't get it to go. Good D by Lawson. Houston's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Howard with the screen on Dragic. And Lawson with the drive. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Another miss by Houston.
His shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Ball, the pass to Burgess, to the right side. Winslow kicks to Freak. The Rockets pull it in. 1:09 left to play in the third. And Lawson, here we go. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And, guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And the Heat making a change here. Bosch is checked in, and a switch here also for Houston. Moniunas is checked in, and that is good.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
The Rockets shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling. Lawson, and it's sent back by Bosch. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. There's a screen by Modiunas. Brewer with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And it's Winslow, that time on the assist by Freak. Freak's got his 9th assist in the game now. Rockets trail. Lawson outside. And the layup falls. Lawson's got 12 points in the game.
Wow, you don't see him make plays like that very often. That's a nice move there for the basket.
And Freak throws it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Now, here's Lawson, guarded by Ball. There's a screen by Modiunas. Brewer. From outside, off the mark. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosch touched it last.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Miami ahead, leading by just 2. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And here's Lawson. The big men are Bosch and Whiteside. Freak is out there with Green, and it's Dang in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Whiteside. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lawson outside. Off target with his 3.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
The Heat with the lead. Here's Ball. That's good. Freak's got 47 points.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Stolen by Bosch. And again, it will drop another make there from Ball. And the Heat lead by 6. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Modiunas' shot is good.
Boy, that's a nice feed by Lawson.
The Heat leading by 4. Freak with it. Whiteside, a screen on Lawson. Freak kicks to Whiteside. Puts up the baby hook. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his 4th personal foul. Hassan Whiteside.
And he knocks down the first one.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And the Rockets making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Rockets trail by 6. He feeds it to Modiunas. Houston moving the ball around. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist by Harden. Harden's got 9 assists now tonight. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And it